You feel me? Because within that process, there's so much that you miss out on if you just stop and say, you know what? I'm gonna go straight to the final boss. I'm gonna go straight. I want to go straight to the top with what it is that I want to do, and I'm not gonna worry about what it takes in the middle to get the experience I need to be able to handle the position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying life's a game.
Let's game. Let's do this.
All right. Welcome to the next episode, of Life's a Game. It's your boy B.O. Wiggler, aka the Melon Ninja Mutant, and
This is B Hunt, aka the Silent Prophet. What it do?
you already. And on this episode right here, we're talking about trusting the process. Should you go ahead, jump to the end of where you're trying to get with in life, where you're trying to go in life, or should you trust the process and appreciate the grind that it takes to get to where you're supposed to be? And I don't really think that mankind have a choice in this matter. I think it's more so just accepting what it will be. This topic stemmed, if I could just kind of preface lay the groundwork for this topic. As you all know, we have a challenge going on Wiggleworks that if there's 100 followers, I would go straight to Gannon. Well, I don't know if that's gonna mean anything because last night I got to Gannon.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, yeah.
I actually got to Calamity Gannon right here on them right now. And now I'm trying to decide or trying to figure out how to beat Calamity Gannon. You know, it's a challenge, but I'm trying to figure that out. But before then, there was the option to, rise from the waters, go butt bald, straight to Gannon himself,
Yeah.
fight Gannon. There was the option. Now, what do you think, Brian? Should one have go ahead and went to Gannon, i.e. go ahead and get to that high position that you want at that job, or get to that get to that high position you want at that job, get into that place that you want to be, or should you go ahead and go through the process and take your time and get the experience needed?
So, if we're talking about jobs and whatnot, I don't want you to deny yourself a promotion because you don't think you're ready. Like if you sitting in the room and you got your peers saying, "Nah, you the one,"
Right on.
go be the one. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard. When I was in my last job, I was at E1 status, which is the highest as far as a tech, and it was like, oh, you know what, you should go for supervisor. I was like, why? I've already ascended to this point. It's not much pay difference. I don't see the point in doing that as opposed to what I'm doing right now. I think I'm in good shape. But what they were saying is, of everybody, we would follow you. You know what I'm saying? So instead of looking at it like, oh, what is it? Instead of having this me type attitude, I was like, okay, well, if y'all saying y'all want to listen to me tell you what to do, fine. It ain't nothing but, a change of status. Said all that to say, if you relating it back to games, I feel like you should at least see what you up against. Like, you hop out, you go into the water, pull up out the water, show up on Calamity Gannon and see, hey, is it worth doing all that? Because if I could beat you in my current state, because some people, like I said, they're exceptional gamers. I consider myself an exceptional gamer. I might just be that guy who be like, no, you giving all these perks for the people who can't do what I'm about to do right now. So, I'm going to go straight for the kill. I'm going to go for the jugular. And if I get beat on the way there, I'm going to give it 2 or 3 shots and then be like, okay, I at least need to go get some health potions or something. I should probably play the game if he's just that real.
Yeah.
But if he not,
Yes.
then be like, okay, let me go in it. After I whooped him, now ain't no pressure on the game. I'm just gonna go and play just to play. But I did the main. If that's what we here to stop, I already stopped that. So what we really talk about now.
See. And I guess that will fit. That does fit if it's a video game we're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But imagine, listener, imagine you wanted to be the general sales manager of I don't know, Grapevine Nissan or something, whatever,
Right.
Nissan, Po Boys Trucking or wherever it is. You want to be the general
Mm-hmm.
manager there. And you walk in the building. This is your first ever, second ever job in life. You walked in the building. You say, I want to be general manager, and they put you in general manager position.
Right.
You know nothing
Just out
about finance for vehicles
there. Nothing.
or whatever it is, and you know nothing about that. You don't know any tricks of the trade. You don't know when somebody's getting over on you. You don't know you don't know how to move things around in the industry to make some shit shake for you when it don't seem like it's way out of no way.
Right.
That's intricate, but you don't even know the surface level stuff. Imagine how horrible that place would become in your hands without that experience, getting to that position, making those connections, building those networks, so that when you get to that position of general manager, you'll be well equipped for it. In life, my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
in life, there's a reason you have to go through the hardships, your struggles,
Mm-hmm.
people that you deal with, whether you like them or not. They get under your skin, they burn your button. There's a reason you have to go through these things, because I feel like going through these things are better preparing you for the better and higher position that you're about to encounter in life. What do you think about that?
No, I definitely agree. At some point, it is about the grind. When you start talking about your profession, the grind is sustainability. Because when you grind and you grow into that position, instead of just falling into that position by some unknown situation, that growth puts you at a place where if somebody was to, let's just say you walk into your job and they like, oh, we got to let you go. Okay. It doesn't become, I got a handout. So the next place I go to, I don't have to, I have to convince them that the last place that just fired me made the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, I go to the next place, I don't have to convince nobody. I mean, you still got to do a little bit of convincing, but it's a far easier task when your credentials show. When you're able to walk into a space and be like, hey, I might have started off the janitor, but now I'm the general manager. And they're like, oh, so you've seen every step in the process.
Mm-hmm.
So you far more valuable to a company because you can say, I know how to tell this guy to sweep the floor. I know how to tell this guy how to wash the car. I know how to tell this guy to sell the car. I know it. So no, like you said, nobody's getting over on me. I know the process. I know what goes on. As opposed to somebody like, in video games, I went to Calamity Ganon. So you go straight to talking to the CEO, CFO, whoever these people may be, and you get to talking, and they like, you don't even have the jargon correct. You don't,
Yeah.
yeah. When it comes to video games, I mean, I can go and jump on a Calamity Ganon situation because I might not have fought Calamity Ganon in this game, but on other games previous to this, I'm relying on what I've already learned by way of other generations of the game. So where, when I do get here, it's not like I'm going in bare bones. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going in with a skill set already. And then, packing on the sword and the shield and the this and the that. That's just further assisting me in something that I already know how to do. I know how to game. Comes to life, like you said, fresh out of high school, second job. This job is I'm not flipping burgers this time. I'm gonna go work at Brinks Home Security or something. Well, you might have came from a home that didn't even have a security system. Your dad was security system. He just had a gun in the closet.
Yeah.
So now you finna try to convince somebody to purchase this product when you can't give any sort of knowledge or give any sort of incentive on it because in reality, you didn't have it. You don't know how to talk this thing up. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I knew a guy, his dad owned a car dealership. Dad owned a car dealership for like 25, 30 years, I believe.
mm-hmm.
Over here in no, ain't Pleasant Grove. Somewhere on the outside of Pleasant Grove and Oak Cliff or whatever. And he always used to. He never had any interest in the field. The son had a dad that owned the car shop. The son never really had any interest in it, but he did want, the power and the perks that came with his dad's job. So he would wash cars at his dad's job. He would, basically prep the cars to get on the showroom floor and stuff like that. Make sure that's kind of done. But then he fell off of that, got into it with his dad or whatever, and he fell out the whole business altogether. Him and his two little brothers, and he was the oldest. The dad ended up passing away, and right when that guy was asking the universe for all of that power, for all of that responsibility, and right when he asked for that stuff, his dad ended up passing away. So by default, and I don't know how will works or whatever, but however, I think that some way, somehow his dad should have gave that business to somebody who know what they were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it got into the son's hand, and even though the son was around, the son was just kind of working. He wasn't really applying himself in the industry or nothing like that. He wasn't stepping outside of the box, staying late for meetings, and going over the whiskey and cigars and talking with dad at the bar with the rest of the general managers in the industry, and just bouncing ideas.
He never soaked up the game.
Yeah, he never soaked up the game or whatever. But he ended up getting the general manager position of the dealership in 3 months tops. The dealership was closed down.
Yeah.
Years of people work. We talking mechanics that have been there for years. We talking the front desk clerks years. We talking, the salesmen years. People that had their life set up on something. General manager ended up dying, putting it into the son hand who thought he wanted that power. He wanted to go straight to the top. And then when he got that opportunity to go straight to the top, the dealership failed because he did not know what the hell he was doing.
Right. So
amazing
stuff. In that situation, I would say why I understand that his father had already passed away. One, I'm gonna stretch out there and say his heart definitely wasn't in it because you already told me that wasn't what he wanted to do. So when you got something that your heart not there, you don't necessarily care whether it succeeded or failed until you put your heart into something. Then it almost might you consider it a burden until you start to realize it's a true value in that, So if I was that dude, I would have been like, wait, let me start looking at these employees. Who was the number two under my pops? Like, who was the dude who answered to my pops but also made moves on my pops' behalf?
Yeah, type of stuff.
So, because that's what you gotta. It's because all right, I take it like this. So when you walk into a village, you got the chief and you got the fisherman. You just walked in, you want to fish. So what you do, you go and you talk to the chief. And the chief gonna do what? Return you right back to the fisherman. Like, oh, well, he got that. So in that case, the fisherman is the number two. let's just say you was
Right.
the prince, all right? Then you got the chief, you got the prince, and then you as a prince, you don't know how to fish, but you know that every time my dad wants fish, he goes to that guy. So in essence, you go empower that guy if that's what we need. Hey, I need to make sure this stays afloat because it's not just my job on the line. Like you said, I got mechanics, I got floor, I got the showroom floor, I got all these people who looking to me to ensure, like, to have the vision because that's what it takes to keep a corporation going. You got to have the vision. You got to be standing on the edge of the cliff looking into tomorrow. That's how you maintain something. You got to be at the forefront of it. He can't be at the forefront if he don't even know where he don't know where the peak is to look over. He just standing there. So what I would do in his case, like I'm saying, I would go straight over there to the number two and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not equipped at this moment to run this beast.
Yeah.
And I understand you might look at it like, oh, I don't know why I want to even listen to this guy. I'm like, the reason you're listening to me is because I'm the man with the coin. I don't have the knowledge, but I got the contracts. I'm the reason we here. What I need from you is to put me mentally in a position to where I can make sure that you can either remain number two or at some point ascend to number one and I can back out of this thing. But right now, it's not about me and you. It's about trying to maintain this vision that my father had and keep all these people employed.
That makes sense.
So let's just let's just go from there. How can you help me ensure that this vision doesn't die, that I can keep this dream alive?
Right. You can't
That's
be
what I mean.
afraid to ask for that help too. You know.
Yeah, that's when you got to swallow. Like you said, you got to swallow pride, bro. You can't. Don't go in there trying to be Hercules. Don't. I'm not trying to be
Because
the
you see,
hero.
if you don't, you see what happens to 3 decades worth of work.
Yeah,
3 decades
easily.
worth of work depleted in 3 months,
Yeah.
three to four, maybe 5 months, I believe. And
Mm-hmm.
like about 3 months, depleted
Yeah.
entire
Gone.
dealership. All because, someone either, like you say, either didn't reach out, ask questions, or they didn't, or they felt like they had it all. They felt
Right.
like they knew what they were doing. They were too what they call it, big headed, stubborn.
Yeah.
It's the
Stop.
word that they got for that. That we don't want to take nobody's help for anything. You just want to feel like you got it all in your hands, man. So
Right.
never do that. You know what I'm
Never do that.
saying? I don't think you should skip the process. I think you
Right.
trust the process. I think you should
That's
speak
process.
the process. Go
Mm-hmm.
through the motions and get yourself equipped to get ready to handle
Right.
beasts in the battles.
Right. I would definitely, if I was that dude, usually people who are in a profession have friends in that profession, especially once you reach the higher levels. Like you're saying, the cigar and drink talk.
Yeah.
Okay, you probably need to go through your dad list of contacts and be like, hey man, this fell on my lap. I'm trying to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
And that's when you go and you sit down with the cigars and the drink and you politic. Hey man, so I'm trying to get some assistance. I'm trying to move this forward. I just don't know how to do that right now. And I guarantee you, just because his friends, they want to see his father succeed, so they're gonna want to see you succeed just as well. Because you eating or not eating, they gonna harm them
Right
if
on.
they reach that level. Once they reach a certain level, it don't matter to me. Like I reached 1 million subscribers, I ain't got no issue going back to a person who only got 100. Okay, yeah. You getting to 1 million ain't hurting me. That goes back to what we said on the last episode. Your flame, I can light you and it still won't dim my fire. It's just gonna light you up.
You
You gonna
sure you
shine
want to
up.
be with that old petty 100 subscriber guy when you got 1 million?
Bro,
You don't want
that's
to
what
be doing
people
those people,
that's
right?
what people always get confused. At the bottom is that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Once you get satisfied, I got everything moving. I'm no longer hungry. Like I'm fed. And eventually you're gonna get to a surplus. you're gonna have to at some point reach back because that dude with 100 subscribers, he was probably watching your stream at one point, thinking, "Damn, if I could just be like, if I could be like Wiggle Man,
Mm.
I could be that dude." Like, and he watched yours, he studied you. You don't understand the impact you would have on that 100 subscriber dude just reaching back and being like, "Hey, bro, I see you. I acknowledge that you out there. You know, that's gonna push him to that net. That's gonna drive him forward. And from that point on, the 101 subscriber, they always gonna be like, he gonna shout you out. Be like, man, you wouldn't believe Wiggle Man Dick. He came through on the show. I only had 100 subscribers. He came through on the show. All my 100, we saw that. Another 101 gonna be like, for real? And another 101 might not be following you.
Mm.
He gonna be like, I don't even know who that dude is, but the dude I'm in, I'm enthused by and true with. I wanna see who he looking up to.
Right.
So you only once you reach back, you only building your subscriber base. Once you reach back, you only elevating yourself because eventually, I it's hard for somebody who's satiated to be satisfied and somehow find that hunger. It's hard.
You had better believe it. I want to move on to this next topic here. The three major consoles that are out right now: the Nintendo Switch, the
Correct.
Xbox Series X,
Mm-hmm.
and the PlayStation 5.
Five.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Atari. Well, do you know Atari got a system out?
No, I didn't know they had a system
You
out.
need to check it out. Atari got a brand new system coming out called the Atari VCS.
BCS.
And you know what differentiates it from all the other consoles?
They going maybe pixels. They're not doing they going old school 32-bit, maybe 64-bit. Like, what are they? They not going into the graphic side. That's how I'm gonna suspect. They geared towards an older audience, maybe.
They are. Oh Lord, get that ball from her. No, they're doing that too, though.
Okay.
They're doing that as well. The main thing that they're doing with their system, though, that differentiates them from all the other console providers is this one. You will be able to load up your own operating system on it and use it as a desktop computer.
Oh, that's on top. Now that's player.
Poke on that for a second. Hold on. My bad. Now,
Go ahead.
along with being able to load your own operating system on this game, to use it as a desktop system, it's going to be able to play AAA game titles, which means some of your Call of Duties and things like that. If they want to port it and make it for that system, they definitely can. Mm-hmm. It is centerline based, themed around the old Atari games, though. It comes preloaded with, I think it comes preloaded with all of the Atari games, a few more Atari games, that they made with Jaguar and things like that. Something else about it. It comes preloaded with all of that. Oh, it's also act as like a home entertainment system. You put your Netflix, your Hulus, and
so they really they packing a lot in, and they just attaching. Okay.
Yeah.
We Atari still though,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still Atari though, and it is going to be able to play AAA titles. It's a boistering $299. So it is a legit console coming out. It comes with the joystick and the one button.
Okay.
That, and it comes with a joystick that look like an Xbox game controller.
Okay. So my question would be, because this is my first time hearing about the system. Are they going to have the ability for a person to play one of the higher end games graphically, or is it strictly Atari style?
No,
You know,
no,
no.
it's pumping PlayStation power. It's
So
pumping.
okay, so it's pumping PlayStation power, and you can upload your own operating system. So if you into the PC gaming world, how comparable is it to
A
the
PC.
PC level gaming system?
I ain't went that deep on it. That's a good question though. I highly doubt for $2.99 it's gonna be able to pump what my system right here is pumping.
Understood.
I highly doubt it. But I guess we'll see. I have to go and look at some more research. I never looked at that. I was just astonished by the idea that Atari is low key. And I'm gonna talk about it, but Atari is low key putting a console in the console wars.
Yeah.
They're low key doing it, and they're giving you the capability of using it as a computer at that.
So they stepping into two markets. So they stepping into the home computer market as well as the console market.
Yeah.
Apple's supposed to be dropping their console.
Apple is supposed to be dropping a console.
Apple is dropping a console.
To do what? Like, I don't know.
To play video games.
What?
Bro.
And I'm sorry. The GameStop has the Atari VCS, and it is $3.99. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You gotta pre-order it, and it's $3.99, and it looks hot as hell. It looks hot, buddy. It looks hot. Oh my god! Look at all these ports on the back: HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, modem port. Ethernet port. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty goddamn good. Let's see here. Unlock versatility, develop new TV-based games and apps for yourself. You can create games on here. You can develop new TV-based games and apps for yourself, your family, to share with the Atari VCS community. It's capability of streaming 4K resolution at 60 frames per second as you play. Discover new and classic games on the Atari's new open platform powered by AMD Ryzen and Radeon graphic technology. They legit putting their system on the fucking market.
That's gonna be legit. I might go ahead and just give it a shot. Like PlayStation 5 keep on tripping and not giving me the ability to purchase the system. Atari gonna be up there. I'm gonna be Atari and Nintendo.
I'm trying to tell you, and that brings me to my topic. I was like, why so many avenues to play games? I just wish that they would just find a hub to all come together. Thing is, should they all come together, or is the competition necessary in this gaming sphere?
Think about it this way.
This low-hanging fruit too. I know this is low-hanging fruit of a topic, but I know a lot of people thought about, man, I can cross-play these games everywhere. The titles are coming out on all the systems. Why don't y'all just all come together and take one big worldwide system? Like, goddamn.
The same reason why you got Android, Apple, like, the same reason you got multiple computer. It's a capitalist society. Yeah. We got to get the market dollars in our hands. Period. Yeah. What I'm saying is, at this point, you got diehards. My wife, under no circumstances, is going to switch to PlayStation. She Xbox for life. If you ask her, she's Xbox. Done. Through and through.
Okay.
Now myself, I'm Nintendo, and if I'm going to one of the systems that's gonna play the games that she play, it's gonna be PlayStation.
Right.
So at this point, I don't understand why. I would still say, yeah, I can have my PlayStation, you can have your Xbox. My question is, are you going to reach a level like Apple and Android do? To where if it's a game and I got the app on my phone and you got the app on your phone, we still have the ability to play one another. You know what I'm saying? Amongst us, If you got it on the Android and I got it on the Apple, I can still play you. Pokemon Go. It don't matter what phone you have, I can still play you.
Yeah.
Period. So I just feel like at a certain point, consoles need to come to that point of like, hey, at this point, we recognize that you guys are gonna cross platform. Give them message, give them that, and then to sell your system, rely heavily on your exclusives. That's gonna drive. That's gonna change the market. Hey, you got God of War, we got Halo,
Yeah.
and if that's not, that's for our
Then
diehard
I gotta
fan.
buy a whole nother console to experience those games. Like I thought I was gonna go through the rest of my life, Brian, never being able to experience a Gears game. I thought I was gonna have to do that, and I envied. I'm not gonna lie, I envied the fun that y'all had. I was like,
Oh,
man, they said they went down in this deep hole. Some of y'all say y'all went down
into
into something and just mayhem.
Mark hard work.
I thought I'd never be able to do that. Then I had to get me I got a PC and I was able to, thank God for the Xbox Game Pass. I was able to get Gears 5 and play a full playthrough of Gears 5. And it was, man, I can even go and get the old Gears and stuff too if I want to play them. It's amazing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. But how about this? How about, well, they kind of already do what I'm saying, but how about this? If games come out like Call of Duty comes out on all of the consoles, right?
Right.
How about instead of buying the game for the platform, you buy a code that could be redeemed on all platforms and have the game?
That'd be legit.
You know what I'm saying? Because that way I'm buying, then the developer might not want to do that because that means they can get Call of Duty $49.99 3 different times if I want to get it for PlayStation, PlayStation, Switch, or Xbox. But if
I
they
would.
told me a $79 code and said that this code works across 3 platforms to where you can get the game.
Right.
Because I'm tired of having to buy some of the games that I like for 3 different systems. When y'all won't come together and just make one console,
Right.
but I want to play that game with my friends on the different consoles, so I got to go buy this game 3 different times. Like I had to buy Streets of Rage again to play with you. It would
Right.
have been nice if it was just a hub and a market to where I can just say, hey, go buy Streets of Rage 1, and it works on, you got up to 3 consoles you can put it on. You can put it on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch, but you can only put it on 3 consoles. The passcode work for 3 consoles.
Right.
How about that? And make this shit
Well,
user friendly, right?
what I would say is, okay, I would have a network, like a where heavy multiplayer based games that do go to multiple consoles. You can the same way you have your Xbox Game Pass or your PlayStation Network subscription or whatever, you will have a subscription to a different database that allows people to cross platform. You got to pay subscription based to cross platform. Maybe $2.99. Okay, but that gives you for $2.99, you get the ability to say, "Hey, I got Streets of Rage on Wii. You got Streets of Rage on the Xbox. Cool. We can still play."
Yeah.
And that's $2.99 additional, and it's a subscriber based situation. So they're gonna be racking up money till the end of time. But it just gives people that option, like, hey, if you're willing to pay just a little bit more, we have another network that is a cross-platform network just for you to where if you got Call of Duty, he got Call of Duty. It don't matter what system you two have. You can play each other.
Yeah. That'd be fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
Instead of, because I know they're not going to put Mario. There's never going to be a day
No.
you can see Mario jumping around on a PlayStation. There's never going to be a day you're going to see Gears moving around on Wii. On Switch, and vice versa, and whatever.
Unless they have a Sega moment with one of your favorite systems.
God,
Then no.
Amazing. I thought I heard Sega coming out with something new, but man,
I wish they would. I would support Sega again. Like if Sega came back and they said, "Hey, we finna make a console," I'd be like, "Okay, Whatever y'all making, I'm back in.
Brian, this is amazing. I was looking at this Atari VCS.
Mm-hmm.
Like you literally can create games on here. You can make games on here for people. It comes with a Linux based operating system. It comes with all the Atari games preloaded on it. You can install any operating system you want. Brother, brother, if we playing Fortnite on this thing, if we playing, PUBG, Call of Duty, Valorant, because they say you could put a PC on this thing. So we playing Valorant on this thing. This could be breaking the barriers of game. This could be the next step. This could be the next step.
Okay.
This could be the next step. To put my computer and my operating system on my TV, to where if I had which I can do it now if I wanted to, but I could get me a wireless keyboard and mouse or whatever, and I can have one system in my one system. I don't have to go to no rooms. Hello. And do what I need to do. Yo. One system. I don't know, man. This is pretty good. This Atari thing looks fly as a fuzzle, man. Y'all might need to check this out. They got 3 different colors that come in. You can get the GameStop bundle, the Atari type, or the Walmart type. Negro is this is tight. This is tight. So we're never gonna see the console war end. I wish that they would find a way to all come together.
Like I said, if they just had it where if they had a Switzerland, we all good at this. Of course we all got our separate situations and game consoles, but for these major titles that are on every platform already, we got an additional network. Like I said, if you're willing to pay just a little bit more money, you can play, Call of Duty or whatever you want to play on there against anybody. It don't matter.
My dude, you ain't freaking lying, man. Cross anybody.
Anybody.
Hey, man, look here. What you say you want to wrap that up, man? You want to wrap that episode up?
Okay. I'm with it.
That episode up.
So go and give your final thoughts.
My final thoughts, man. Basically, you gotta go through the test. You gotta go through the challenges. You gotta go through the fire. You gotta go through the ways and emotions to make sure that you're well equipped to handle the position that you want. Because be careful what you ask for. You just might get it, and if you get it, you just might not be prepared. And as far as all them consoles coming together, it would be nice, but I guess we do need a little competition. Competition drives ambition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, G.
So I'm gonna piggyback when it comes to jumping into a foreign system. I much prefer you go through your paces and learn the system before you jump headfirst into something that's probably gonna put you in a bad situation. And that's whether it be video games or it be in your work life. But if you have the ability to rely on past experiences to prepare you into whatever you're going into, like I said, if I'm playing Zelda, I play multiple Zelda titles. I feel like I'd be able to go to again and at least see how far do I need to go in this game before I need to come back and show these people that I'm capable. When it comes to Atari and their system, I'm interested. I'm gonna probably go see what that's about. And if we could reach a level of, I'm not saying that we gonna give you 100 100% of the games for each console cross-platform capability, but I am saying for those unique titles, and we all know what they are, the Destinies, like you said, the PUBG, Call of Duty, those situations. Let's go ahead and just say, hey, here's an additional price, because everybody's with that whole subscription-based model now.
Yep.
Give me $3, bro. And now you can go and play. Okay, I know you're not gonna switch to Xbox, but you can play somebody from Xbox now. Go beat them, and then come back. Boom. And it's just another market. It's just another way. It's another market. It's just another way to get more money.
That's right. One more thing. $10 unlocks. Atari owns the rights to more than 200 different video game properties, including Pong, Missile Command, Asteroid, Centipede. For a better hint at what to expect from the company, just check out the Atari's greatest hit app on iOS for Android, and it offers up to 100 games that you can buy in small bundles, or you can unlock the entire library on this thing here for $10.
They really try. They going for their neck. They going for the jugular.
Now that's giving old games. It's giving old Atari vintage games or whatever.
Yeah, I respect
$10, you got all of that. And whatever comes onto the system, and then you know these nerds, these techs, once they get in there and they start trying to move shit around in the back room of these goddamn systems, they're able to get on the internet and break down in what you call jailbreak and
yeah.
Please, you're probably gonna. The Atari VCS might be a hit.
It's probably gonna be something that once the home brewers get finished with it, it's probably
that's what I was thinking about.
Once they get finished with it, it's probably gonna be able to do a whole lot of stuff that you had no idea. You're gonna be like, wait, you mean to tell me that in buying the system I bought the Nintendo 64, the Super, the Sega, the Saturn, the Xbox
Linux operating system. And I believe Linux is where a lot of this code breaking and home brewing and shit start from. Them different operating systems take experienced people to know how to navigate. I had somebody had a Linux operating system, and he came and I paid him $75, and in 3 minutes, he had within like 100 feet of me or wherever the little my computer could read, he had everybody Wi-Fi code.
That's powerful.
I was like, wait a minute. It had their usernames and it had their passwords right here on the screens. All their usernames, all their passwords. Like, all right, here you go. The top 3 that's giving you 100% are these 3 right here. 100% reception. I guess you can write them down. There you go. Gave him $75, and I had free internet. Now I don't mean the boom stealing, but I'm just letting you know the capability of some of these different operating systems and what these guys are going to be able to do. And when they get this in their house, Jesus Christ,
that's gonna be next level.
My sister told me she bought me a gaming watch, Brian.
A gaming watch?
Yeah. Let me see real quick.
Well, you talking about old school back to the Dweek combo?
Yeah, this right here. Let's see if I can share it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, you scrolled up. Yeah. So $49 color screen. Okay, gaming watch.
Is that it right there? What I'm trying to do? I can't see me.
Yeah, I see it.
You see the color screen gaming watch thing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had 3 more left in the Walmart she was at, and she bought me one. She's supposed to buy a Billy and Mike one, but they don't know nothing about all this. They don't care. Which they can play mine,
Right.
If I open it, because I might not even open it. I might just put it on my little shelf.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I want to do with this,
Mm-hmm.
Right? We done destroyed this game. This game is mincemeat by now.
Yeah, the game's over with.
And stuff. And so, cool little device.
Yeah, they look legit.
But yeah,
it definitely look like something worth purchasing.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So shit. That's something, man. That's something.
Yeah, definitely. That's quality situation.
Do I do this? I don't know how to get back to you. I don't know how to get back to y'all. Let me see. I don't know how to get back to y'all. Oh Lord. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. This was fun. We're gonna end this episode right here. This is your boy. Am I still screen sharing though?
Yeah, I mean, I see you. I still see the screen. $49.99. You know.
All right, let me see. High self view, stop video. Jesus Christ, I don't know how to do this. Hold on, Ben. I know you see me doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Remove, make host, stop video, put in waiting room. Yo, that's crazy as fuck. Why they not letting me do anything else? And that's showing you, that's hiding. Y'all, that's hiding everybody. See what I'm saying? This thing ain't no goddamn good. Stop. Oh, Lord. Stop video. Don't stop video. Start video. All right. Rename, pin, edit profile, hide self view, hide my stuff. Dang, man. That's crazy. I can edit all of this out, though. That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get back to. I don't know how to get back to the full screen, bro. Meeting controls. No. Okay. Oh, stop share. Here it is. Boom.
All right. What we got?
So yeah, man, that is this episode right here. I sure appreciate y'all for checking in. Brian, you want to give your plugs first?
Of course, I'm gonna get a plug. Go out there, check out Wiggle Works. At this point, you know, he already got the capability to go to Guinness, so you know, but he also has an alternative method of going back and doing
Hell no.
he also got an alternative method of going back and doing it from square one, straight out the water, straight out the mud.
No, so. You know what? 100 followers, I will jump on my child's account, start the new account, start a new system. 100 followers, I will go to Gannon. The moment I come out the water, I'll go to Gannon.
There it is. Also, of course, Sundays at 1:00, you can check out Something for the People. You know, Mr. Mike himself is. Oh, you can find Something for the People on Facebook. Just type in something, the number 4, then DA, which is duh, and then people, PEOPLE. You know.
On and videos, do you mind if I put the link to that?
No, do your thing.
Can I put it in?
Yeah, put whatever you want to do, long as you know. Because I'm trying to push it forward, trying to push the movement, get that out there. So, check that out. You definitely. I'm certain you will enjoy it.
All right. People on Facebook, check that out. Something, the number 4, the people on Facebook.
Right, top notch. We still got a few other projects in the work with some of my other people and compadres, and we're just working on that. So also, I'm going to eventually drop some T-shirts and some merch for Something for the People. So once you become a subscriber and become one of the people, then boom, we can get you, you know, set up and trying to get you fashionable. Right on. Based on Something for the People. So just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I also I'm in the process of thinking I might start like an art channel, like just me drawing on the iPad. I don't know yet. You know, we'll see. I might figure out, I mean, in my downtime, figure out how to get that going.
Put your little binaural music in the background.
Yeah,
that stuff don't have copyright on it. You can put that in the background and, you know, set your little scene up, put a couple candles, however you set your scene up, you know, whatever you do. Because I see sometimes it's this one lady, she sets candles up. She has a canvas, her little trees and stuff, and on Twitch, and she just paints like Bob Ross, and she got her music in the background, and hundreds of people be there. Like last time I came, it was like 150 people in her chat, and hey, and people give $5, $6, $7. They hit the like, they hit the follow. That's a damn good idea, Brian.
I'm gonna jump on it. I mean, mine will be more so because I know you can. It's a program in which you can have the iPad screen share to your you know, laptop, and then, you know, using the Apple Pencil to Procreate, you can draw, and then I can even have myself. It'd be the equivalent of you playing Zelda with yourself in the little corner, and I'm drawing, but you looking at my screen, but also looking at me. So, you know,
I know. Yeah,
it's gonna be something legit. I'm thinking it through. I'm just trying to figure out all the what needs to be put together to make that something that'll work.
Make that happen. And you can follow me at WiggleWorks on Facebook, WiggleWorks on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I think Twitter and Facebook. I had to change the other one on Facebook at Wiggly Works, WIGGLY. You can put that in on YouTube and follow me. We stream video games on WiggleWorks on YouTube, so come over there. We talk news, politics, pop culture. We're also on Something for the People. You can check us out on Something for the People here and there. Matter of fact, that'll be in the descriptions down bottom. And just stay tuned, man. It's all growing. We showing love. We getting people with us.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what's happening out here. It's amazing.
Yeah. We're gonna take it to the next level. Eventually it's gonna get to a point where, hopefully we get to a point. Well, I'm not even gonna say hopefully. Eventually we will reach a point to where I feel like we're gonna get to like a network situation.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful. Just wait on that. I'm saying it now. Speaking it to the universe. Wow. It's out there.
Straight up, man. We can make that pop. Hey, so I appreciate y'all for tuning into this episode, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Life is a game. It's all about how you play it.
Yeah.